And welcome back! I'm way too eager to find out what happens next, so this recording is immediately after the last one, so I will know it now and you will know what happens later. Well, actually, right now. Well, I saw it before you, but that's obvious. Oh, fuck it, let's go. Let's go. Offer to one with Amy. Yeah, or keep quiet. I want to offer to one with Amy. Hey, I won with you. I might as well, right? Amy shakes her head emphatically. No, you won't, Hiso. Rest is critical for you, remember? I won't allow you to push yourself too hard. I guess she's better at giving advice than taking it. Whatever you say, Amy. I think it's probably best not to press the issue. And it's raining again. As we approach the girls' dormitory, it starts to rain again. Amy's expression sours slightly. Oh man. Stupid rain. Hey, it'll let up soon enough. You can go running then, right? Amy short, seemingly amused. Like I'm not going to run in the rain. Well, you shouldn't. You could catch a cold. Amy waves her hand airily. Ridiculous, I don't get colds. My immune system is far too strong for something like that. I can't help but laugh. Well, I see you tomorrow then, okay? Yeah! Thanks for coming. Oh, and for carrying the picnic basket. I bring it for lunch tomorrow. We can have our picnic on the roof. Sounds good to me. See you then. Amy grabbed the basket for me and shooed through the door. I have the feeling we made a bad decision. She was mad at us. I don't like it when Amy is mad at us. Win gives me a sort of half nod and ambles inside as well. Damn, it's wet out here. I need to get back to my room and into some dry clothes. I'm soon in front of my door, but I'm intercepted by the sudden appearance of Kenji, who appears to be carrying a stack of books. Hey man, give me a hand, would you? Huh? The books are unceremoniously dumped into my arms as Kenji fumbles with his room key. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. If you weren't around, I'd have to keep my door unlocked. That's just begging for trouble. The perfect opportunity to set out an ambush, or maybe just plant a bomb if they don't want to get their hands too dirty. Probably don't. Afraid they break a nail or something if they have to stab me. Woman. My mind thinks about digesting the verbal torrent that's just been unleashed, but elects to remain comfortably in the dark. Anyway, where have you been, man? I could have used some help carrying these back from the library. I knocked on your door, but you weren't there. Oh, sorry. Not really. You appear to think I'm some kind of pack mule. I was out with Amy and Win. Kenji staggers back in shock. It looks like I just shot his dog if he had a dog. The limbless ladies again? But you do this? What do you do this time? Well, we wound up at the Shanghai. I am prevented from continuing by the sudden exclamation of despair. The Shanghai? Why the Shanghai? No, man. You can't just go to the damn Shanghai. It's the most dangerous place in the city. A veritable stronghold of the best agents. I know, I've met them. They stop at nothing to lure you into a false sense of security and then BAM! He hits the door for emphasis. Wallet's gone. Bus pass gone. Identity fucking gone, man. Promise me you won't go there again. He seems to vehemently oppose to the idea of the Shanghai that I'm willing to lie a little in order to get to my room. Sure, I won't go there again. Or at least I won't ever tell you I've gone there again. This seems to mollify my bespectacled companion. Good, good. Sorry to come though so strong, but I know the danger there too well to let you just wander into the lion's den again. You got out of there alive once, but twice is pushing it. And I totally spit on my monitor right now. Yeah, well, I need to get changed and do homework, so I see you later. Huh? Oh, sure, whatever. I suddenly remember that I'm still holding his books. You'd better take these. I catch a glimpse of one of titles, something about cryptography. What a weirdo. Kenji grabs his precious cargo for me and disappears through his doorway. I open my own door and walk in, grateful to get out of my soaking wet clothes. The rain outside picks up, and I find myself hoping that Amy is not out running in this weather. She seems so adamant about doing the one alone, I can't help but wonder if her leg's still bothering her. I try to remember whether or not I've seen her limping at all today, but I can't. Guess I was too caught up in enjoying the day, even if it did rain on us. And as I think back over the events of today, I keep finding myself focusing on my running partner. Oh, I can feel you, man. Her complete refusal to allow me the rain to spoil her plans was incredibly cute. But there was something else there too. Yeah, the enemy. Well, kind of. We can... Sort of an unflappable attitude when it comes to enjoying the day as it comes. I really like that quality. Maybe I need to do a little of that myself. And I try so hard to do it for myself as well, to enjoy every day and get the most out of it, but I'm not quite good at it yet. But I try my best. Kind of, hopefully. The sound of my alarm brings me out of a dream involving pirates and some other stuff I can't really remember. I'm a little bleary-eyed and it feels like it takes me longer than usual to get dressed and down to the track. A glance at my watch revealed that I was right and I'm in fact running a little late. Thing is, there's no Amy. Getting sad. That's odd. She should be here. She definitely should be here. I mean, I was late. Guess I wasn't the only one who had trouble getting up this morning. The thought crosses my mind that it never quite stopped raining yesterday. Did she go running anyway? It seems likely. Amy's a lot of things, but cautious isn't one of them. She probably figured the rain wouldn't stop, and that's why she was so adamant about running alone. Still, I would have gladly run with her, even if it was in the rain. Heck, if anything, I would have been able to convince her to come in once it got really bad. That would be why she didn't want me along, of course. Even though I can't help wanting to know where she is. Well, nothing for it. I'd better stretch and run, and hope that Amy shows up with a grin and an excuse. On my cool down lap, I'm forced to admit that Amy isn't showing up. Oh man, this has gotten so sad. Come on. Furthermore, I have no idea where she is. Anxiety gnaws at me, while at the same time I wonder, just why am I so worried over her? The one helped to take my mind off it for a little while, but now that I've finished, I'm back to worrying. It's weird not having her here. Downright unnerving. It suddenly dawns on me that I've been wanting to hang out with Amy as much as I've been wanting to stay healthy. Probably more to be with Amy now that I think of it. It's one of those things that are completely obvious, yet somehow I never realized it. She really is someone I enjoy being with. As revelations go, it's hardly world-shaking. All the same, I find myself feeling slightly shocked. When did this happen? Well, no time to think about this, though. I want to ponder this new development. I have a greater desire to find out what's happened to Amy. I'll ask a nurse when I stop in to see him. Well, you seem to be in good shape, Hiso. That's good to hear. I replace my shirt and stand to leave as usual. Except instead of leaving, I ask a question. Hey, where's Amy? She didn't show up this morning. Is she okay? While I try valiantly to conceal the anxiety in my voice, the nurse's expression suggests that I failed miserably. You mean she didn't tell you? She's sick and bad. What? Sick? The nurse shrugs. Yeah, she came to my office early this morning with a fever. To be honest, I'm surprised she made it here. She was burning up when she arrived. I believe she'd planned to let you know, but she asked me to tell you. Oh, shoot! The nurse gives me a sheepish smile that seems at least partially sincere. I told her I'd stop by the track to let you know in case she forgot to. Sorry about that. But we don't need to tell Amy I forgot, right? I return the nurse's smile with a devious one of my own. Oh, of course not. This is fine blackmail material. I save it for whenever I need a favor from you. Oh, Hiso, you cheeky little... The nurse laughs. Well, I guess I deserve that. But you know, I've got tons of blackmail on you that you are not even aware of. So don't push your luck, okay? My expression earns another laugh from the nurse. I'm just kidding, Hiso. But seriously, don't tell me I forgot, okay? Your secret is safe with me. Oh god! Oh god! Now go on, get out of here! Wait, I've got one more question. Shoot! Is she going to be okay? Oh yeah, definitely. Her fever was high, but it was already starting to go down by the time she came by my office. I'll probably check up on her again at lunch to be sure, but I expect she'll be up and about in the evening no matter what I tell her. Maybe I should visit her after class. It takes me a second to realize I've spoken out aloud. The nurse raises an eyebrow and gives me a searching glance for a moment. Well, it might be not a bad idea. You could let me know if she'd taken a turn for the worse, I guess. But no funny business, you got it? I know what meds you're on after all. What? What? What are my meds that I could do funny business? Okay. I think that threat against my life. That's a threat against my life, but I'm not sure. Either way, I assure the nurse that my intentions are chaste and exit the office. I don't know what chaste means, but I guess it's a good thing. Interesting that the nurse sees me as some sort of potential suitor for Amy. Why not? You are handsome, you try to get fit, you like to be on a way, and Amy talks a lot about you while she is at the nurse, so it makes perfect sense. Even more interesting is how pleased that makes me feel. There's one thing that bothers me. we are really quite focused on Emi, and there's nothing wrong with it. But there are so many girls we bumped into, and we rarely see them anymore. This is quite strange. So it seems the first few episodes shows us where our journey will go. So, yeah. Maybe this will worth another run through. I need a shower. Oh! Wait. Even more interesting is how pleased that makes me feel. I need a shower. The lunch bell rings and I find myself disinclined to make my way up to the roof. After all, I'm betting Win knows where Emi is, and if that's the case, then I doubt she'd bother going up there. More to the point, I doubt we have any sort of scintillating conversation if she did. Chances are she'd prefer to be alone up there anyway, so I don't accidentally ruin her train of thought or something. Unfortunately, I don't really feel like heading to the cafeteria either. Go to Emi. Guess I go to the library instead. I need a new book to read anyway, having finished my other one yesterday before bed. Maybe I can find more by the same author. I love libraries. They smell like dust and paper and ink. All these stories and facts and opinions crowded together in one place make the air come alive with potential. I'm not sure how to navigate Yamaku's library yet. Having mostly stuck to books I brought with me, so I searched for the librarian to ask for help. ... I suppose she's not... I can't believe it! Yuko, looking rather distracted, suddenly emerges from one of the aisles. Aisles? What's this? Excuse me! Oh, can I help you? Actually, I was looking for a book. So am I! Advanced cryptography. We just got it in, and now it's gone missing. I really want to read that one. Cryptography? Yeah, that is... This guy, I knew. No, not sure how to describe it. Skip to the end. He got me interested in cryptography, only now the book's gone. I think it's been stolen. Sounds pretty terrible. No, Kenji has the book. Yeah, especially because now I have to search the whole library for it. Even though it's probably not even here. You seem busy. A little. She dashes off down another aisle, and I resign myself to finding my own damn book. Plenty of choices. Oh, come on, how did I get lost? These aren't even printed books, they are all in Braille. I guess that makes sense in a school like this, but honestly, it's a little annoying. I'm sorry, is someone there? A lilting voice, I knew she would be here, drifts out from behind one of the cubicles set up for research. As I approach, I see that Lily's been reading a book, while I've been stomping about the aisles. Oh no, I should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make so much noise. My, is that Hiso? I've not heard from you in quite some time. Neither have I of you, and that's really sad, but I'm glad you're here. I guessed I would either meet Hanako or her. I was beginning to think you've forgotten all about me. Sorry. Lily laughs in that refined manner of hers and shakes her head. I'm only teasing you, Hiso. Are you sure? Oh yeah, she can't see me, so I can't tell her she's fallen for my precious face. Of the protagonist, of course, not... No, maybe even a little bit mine. From what I hear, you've been busy. Morning once with Emi Ibarasaki. And lunch on the rooftop, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Guess word gets around pretty quickly. That, and I can't coax poor Hanako on the roof anymore. You three are always up there, claiming the spot for yourselves. She chides me gently, though it's pretty clear she's just teasing me again. Still, I feel an odd need to apologize. Sorry, we could each lunch somewhere else if it's a real problem. Oh no, I wouldn't worry about it. Hanako and I have other things to do at lunch too. Such as read in the library, as you can see. Oh, Hanako's here too? I didn't see her. Lily smiles a bit enigmatically. Oh, she's around somewhere. But I'm surprised, Hisayo. You're in here instead of up there? What brings you to the library? Well, Amy's ill, so there's no lunch on the rooftop to keep me occupied. Lily raises an eyebrow at my statement before giving another chuckle. Why am I spitting all over the place? My poor Win must feel left out. It's not like that. Ah, but I'm sure it isn't. Amy tends to be the life of whatever group she's in. It's a shame to hear she's fallen ill. Will she be okay? Somehow I get the feeling that Lily's just inquiring out of politeness, but I respond anyway. The nurse thinks so. I'm going to swing by and see how she's doing after school myself. Another raised eyebrow. My, what a noble gentleman you are, Hiso. It's nothing really, just checking up on my friend after all. Ah, so it's just friends, is it? How disappointing. My opinion, yes, kinda, but why is she disappointed by it? I blush, glad that Lily can't see it. But somehow she knows that I've been flustered by her comment anyway and laughs. I'm sorry, Hiso. I'm teasing you again. Please do tell Amy that I hope she feels better, won't you? A glance at my watch reveals that I'm very nearly out of time to find my book. Of course. Hey, I've got to find the book before lunch is over, so I'd better get moving. See you later. That was probably not the best phrase to use. Oh yeah, because of see, and she can't see. Maybe he should say hear you later or smell you later. Lily, however, takes my gaffe in stride. Until we meet again, Hiso. And I never do find the book I was looking for, but I work out with something else instead. My stomach growled slightly, letting me know that I should have had something for lunch. Oh well, I'll grab something before I visit Amy later. It seems that as if time has decided to slow down for the express purpose of annoying the hell out of me. Are you awake now? Class feels like it drags on for ages, just like my work. I suspect that my being consumed with worry probably has something to do with it. Blessedly the bell rings and I dash out of class, drawing a few raised eyebrows, I'm sure. I have spent the majority of the day fretting as unobtrusively as I could. Even though the nurse thinks that Amy is perfectly okay, I want to see for myself. It doesn't take long to get to the girls' dormitory, make my way to Amy's room. Standing outside her door, I suddenly pause. What if she's resting? I'd hate to wake her up, especially if she's still feeling ill. Then again, if she sleeps all day, it could throw off her sleeping schedule. But the rest is important if you're ill, isn't it? I can't decide what to do, so I settle for standing outside the door, looking like an idiot. Yep. Then I hear Amy's voice from behind the door. Thanks for your concern, but I really am okay. she talking to me? I see you practice tomorrow. I see you at practice tomorrow. Guess not. Still, clearly, she's not asleep, so I can knock without worry. Oh god, there's a boyfriend behind the door. The enemy. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe. So why this clenched feeling in my gut? I wasn't nervous about dropping by the other day, so why today? Granted, I still haven't really had time to figure out this newfound interest in Amy's well-being. I don't have a lot of experience in the matter, of course, but certainly this seems to go beyond feelings of mere friendship. Yep, it's a blooming love he's experiencing. I believe in two kinds of love. The love on first sight and the slow-growing love that emerges from being with one person in a really growing amount of time. I couldn't figure out a good sentence now. But could I take that step? Could I even bring myself to risk what I have right now? Oh yeah, that's such a pain. If you confess to someone you have something special with and she rejects you, there's always this bad feeling you have if she doesn't have the same feelings. And it can someone pain really well because you get the friend zone is the worst thing that can happen to you. Kind of, sort of. Almost. I mean, it's enough to be friends with her, isn't it? Always strive for more, my friend. Either way, shouldn't I just open the door and see how she's doing? That's why I came here, right? What if she's not dressed yet? The image that flashes through my mind causes my heart to skip a beat. Literally. I should probably not ever think those thoughts again. Not if I want to avoid a heart attack. Oh god. How will he ever got SEX life? Yep. If he gets a heart attack, so he got naughty thoughts about her naked? Really? You just heard that she was talking to someone. But you can't know if it's a boyfriend. If it's a girl, she wouldn't be as flustered to be naked as if it would be a boy, wouldn't it? But we couldn't hear the voice on the other side yet. Who's in there? To the matter at hand. He got nearly a heart attack by thinking of her being nude. Oh, why is my stomach itching up again? I suddenly realize I'm still standing in the hallway looking like an idiot. Amy still seems to be in the middle of a conversation, but I knock anyway. Hopefully she won't mind the interruption. You worried too? Come in, the door's unlocked. So it is. I open the door and step in, which is about where my thought process comes to a grinding halt. Oh, so cute! Oh, come on, let's together take in this image. Oh god, this is such a lovely image. Oh, I really like this art. Oh, she looks really great with her twin tails. Oh, but she looks... I love long hairs in a girl. I really love long hair. And she got both. She got cute twin tails and she got long hair. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, let's continue. Amy's sitting up in bed, her hair twirled from a day spent asleep. I think this is the first time I see her without those familiar beads in her hair. Her gym shirt and bloomers, obviously hastily pulled on before I came in, are creased and folded from less than proper storage. Her legs lay bare on the sheets. I've never seen Amy without prosthetics before, yet there she is. Slender legs terminating in stumps just below her knees. Could be worse. But as the odds the sight is, I find myself more captivated by everything north of the waste. It seemed that Amy had finished her conversation with whoever was on the phone. Oh, it was a phone call with her, and is now watching my reaction closely, out of her one open eyes as she wipes sleep from the other. Her expression, far from being embarrassed, is rather one of a surprisingly wide yawn, one perhaps appropriate from such a small mouth. A grin that for a brief moment seems almost flirtatious tugs at the corner of her mouth as she takes the sight of me in. I can do nothing but remain in a state of fluctuating between fear, confusion, and not a little bit of lust. Wait, what? Can do nothing but remain in a state of fluctuating between fear, confusion, and not a little bit of lust. What? Why? I would understand, and a little bit of lust. But not a little bit. This is a failure, you should cross it out. Imagine that this is crossed out. Or maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, I have a dirty mind. Sorry. Amy hastily sweeps her hair out of her eyes, fixing it back into place before addressing me. And she suddenly got the twin tails. You seem a bit caught off guard, Hiso. A wave of laughter erupts from her, and I find myself grinning and rubbing the back of my head ruefully. Sorry, I've just never seen someone so disheveled look so attractive. Never seen you without your legs on. Never seen you look so... sorry, look so what? Mimi giggles again and moves to sit up a little straighter. Why are the twin tails? We know that she hasn't got the twin tails on right now. Amy caught up in the movement of her shirt, very nearly losing myself. I was wondering what your reaction would be. The nurse called and told me you were going to drop by, you see? And I know you haven't seen me, well, you know, without legs. I respond in a tone of casual surprise. Oh, you don't have them on? I didn't notice. You are a bad liar. And I bet you are. I bet you're a bad liar. I darkly remember that someone said this. This is almost the truth. I've nearly didn't. Oh, really? I'm not trying to be sure for anything, mind you. Somehow I think Amy would get offended by that. Instead, she sticks her tongue out at me and chucks a pillow at my head. You remember? Yep. Oh, this remembers me of Zero no Tsukaima. I recently looked and there was the scene. She was throwing the pillow at Saito. Ass! And what? We were not bad. We were honest. He was honest. He said in his head that he was honest. I deftly catch the pillow and take careful aim before throwing. Amy laughs and rolls to one side, dodging my shot. The shifting of her shirt distracted me enough so that the next one pillow hits me right between the eyes. Oof! I retaliate, of course. And once I've retaliated twice, well, a war was bound to break out, sooner or later. And really, when Amy appears to have far better aim than me, well, it was just a matter of time before I'd have to resort to a suicidal charge. Gotcha! Eve! Bam! Smack! Biff! And once the charge was accomplished, well, of course, I'd have to wrestle the pillows away from her. Oh, you were full manhood onto her. And with that kind of struggle, of course, we'd wind up in this sort of position. Oh, I am really sorry, but I'm going to leave this episode right here. This is getting way too intense now. I hope you enjoyed this episode so far. It got a really good end. And I hope I see you in the next episode. Leave a like, maybe a comment about it, and stay tuned for the next one.